today we have for you.
On 2nd March 2026, the Parliamentary Public Accounts Committee dismissed officials from the Ministry of Public Service, led by the accounting officer, Catherine Bitarakwate, over failure to account for the funds allocated to the ministry for the financial year 2024-2025. The officials were also tasked to explain concerns raised in the Auditor General's report for the financial year ended 2025, including allegations of civil servants participating in partisan politics. Bitarakwate cited that she did not have immediate answers to some of the queries and needed to consult the Attorney General for guidance.
The same day for her, can that happen?
The ministry was then directed to appear before the committee again on March 6, 2026. Today, however, the officials who appeared were led by the Undersecretary, Roger Elumba Kaija, who said he had been delegated by the Permanent Secretary to represent her.
I'm holding the brief for the Permanent Secretary, a scheduled engagement in Cabinet.
So we have never gotten any communication from her, either either in writing or through SMS, anything.
This did not sit well with members of the committee, who noted that the Undersecretary is not legally authorized to account for government funds on behalf of the accounting officer.
Delegation is so important that it must specify the scope of the delegation.
She might have delegated somebody else to State House, but she knows this committee is very useless. We shall agree with.
The assignment given to him is to head a delegation. It is not actually that he has been delegated the responsibility of accounting officer to represent the accounting officer.
He was also asked to present a formal letter of delegation, allowing him to represent the accounting officer, but all in vain.
You kindly tender in that letter before this committee.
Madam Chair, it was delivered on Friday.
Who delivered it? Bring your evidence of acknowledgement.
The Deputy Chairperson of the committee, Gareth Namuga, suspended the meeting for 30 minutes to allow the ministry officials time to present evidence of the delegation, where officials later returned with an internal memo.
This is to delegate you the responsibility of accounting officer for Monday 9th March 2026 for purposes of heading the delegation.
Public service can handle matters of management of staff and other matters related to public administration like this. One doubts the capacity and competence of public service to supervise other entities of government.
However, committee members expressed dissatisfaction, describing the move as disrespectful.
Otherwise, if they had respected you, the accounting officer would have written it to you.
When you have a subsidiary law like the Public Finance and Accountability Law, where it is in conflict with the Constitution, that part becomes null and void.
The committee deputy chair directed the accounting officer, Catherine Bitarakwate, and her team to appear before PAC tomorrow at 4 p.m. and failure to comply, it will attract serious repercussions.
This qualifies us to make a recommendation to Parliament that Parliament does not allocate the Ministry of Public Service funds for the year 2026-27.
Rebecca Nantongo, Gloria Gutabinji at Parliament.